Titans win in L.A. 28-16 over the Rams. It was mostly the defensive effort. We just heard from Jeffrey Simmons, but the Titans offense did manage to get 3 touchdowns. Ryan Tannehill hitting Jeff Swaim with a touchdown pass in the second quarter, and that flurry where the Titans had 14 points in 11 seconds. He also ran for a touchdown just before halftime to make it 21-3. And then in the fourth quarter, Adrian Peterson got his 125th career touchdown, his first as a Titan to help put the game away. And afterwards, AD talked with the media about his first game and first score in the two-tone blue.
Adrian, getting a chance to play with this Titans team, a contender, how exciting is that for you at this point in your career?
It's very exciting. It's an ideal situation for me. So I wanted to come in this week and just kind of put my best foot forward and come out today and contribute in any way I could. So that's pretty much what I did.
What have been your impressions through the first few days and then, of course, tonight, just your teammates, and what do you see from this team?
A great group of guys, to have each other back, gritty team, a lot of heart, and just passionate about what they do, and really about the small things, really details offensively, defensively, special teams when it comes to the small things, well coached. So, I see why they have had the success they've had over the years.
What was it like to be in the end zone again?
It felt good. It felt good to get in the end zone. I had to make up for the previous play. I had the Wildcat play. That one was kind of bothering me, so I guess that touchdown made up for it a little bit.
How did you feel as a whole, Adrian? And I know in time you'll probably feel even more and more like yourself, but first night out this season, how do you think it went for you?
I felt like it was okay. I think we left a lot out there as a running back group. I know I did as well. But as we continue to get practice and get reps in, we will continue to build that chemistry with those guys up front.
That touchdown you had was 125, tied you with Walter Payton. Next up is Jim Brown. Do you ever just look at the level of accomplishment that you're, knocking down these guys as you move up the list?
Mm-hmm. I try not to. I try to just stay focused on, just being the best teammate I can and, just grinding and putting in work. And I know those things will come into play, but of course, like hearing you saying that, and my fullback was the first one that said something. He was like, that's your 126 touchdown, right? Oh, okay, I didn't know. But it's a blessing, man. I always just give God all the glory because, here I am in a great situation and have an opportunity to, continue to, pass and approach guys that inspired me to be great and be the best to ever do it, so that's just my mentality, and it's a blessing.
Last one. Adrian, what do you think about your defense tonight?
Oh man, when you hear defense win championships, those guys really played some great ball defensively, and allowed us. They made up for our lack of offense, so, you hear all this talk about the Rams defense. What about the Titans defense? Those guys came out and played outstanding. Pick 6, 4 sacks with 2 interceptions. Hard-nosed football, so it was an eye-opener for me. I've been watching their defense, throughout the season, but to see them firsthand go out and perform the way they did, that put a smile on my face for sure.
So somebody reported that you maybe turned down a chance to be on Dance with the Stars for another chance to play football. Can you talk about that decision and how happy are you that you are where you are right now and maybe not dancing?
Yeah, that came up maybe like a month and a half, 2 ago, and I was still in the mind frame of, hey, it's a long season, anything can happen, I can get a call at any time, so I didn't want to, make that commitment and, have to back out on it. So I just kind of rolled the dice and was like, hey, I'm going to keep working out, keep my mind ready and focus on football. And when the opportunity presents itself, I'll be ready to go. And here I am.
Adrian Peterson talking about turning down Dancing with the Stars to keep the thought of playing football alive. And he came off the streets last week, jumped right into this offense, and got the touchdown last night that kind of helped put the game away. Titans need more from him. They need more from the running game moving forward. But it's not bad when you lose a guy as important to your team as Derrick Henry to be able to go to the phones and call up a future Hall of Famer, a guy with more than 14,000 career rushing yards, as we saw now 125 career touchdowns. Adrian Peterson, now a part of the Tennessee Titans' big win last night. We'll be back to wrap up the show right after this.